We got Romans chapter 14, verse 12. So then, each of us shall give an account of himself to God. Each one of us, individually. Your grandma got to stand before God. You got to stand before God. I got to stand before God. Everybody has to give an account for the life that they live. For some reason, it's an unrighteous deception. People are going around asking advice. Advice. Is the Bible real? Did Jesus say we were not supposed to really drink? Is having sex with multiple people a sin? For some reason, y'all forget that the life that I live, you won't be judged for. For some reason. Better yet, if anybody got to ask somebody if drinking is a sin, they are looking for an excuse so they don't have to stop. If you have to ask anybody if drinking is a sin, you don't care to stop. You don't care to do your own research. You want to keep doing it. Because clearly you don't care. You want to be a loser and a crash dummy like the rest of the world. You will have to stand before God and give an account. Because you seen that he said, whoever defiles his temple, God will destroy them. You seen it, you heard it. So you want to do any and everything, you want to do what everybody wants to do. The word of God says, fear the sword for yourself. Fear the sword for yourself. I believe in the Bible. I know hell is real. I know it's a real place. Can't nobody convince me to change my mind. Because I'm not going for it. I'm not having it. I don't care what they got going. My soul, I got to stand before God and to give an account for that. I don't care about what nobody else is doing. I don't care about what they're doing. Because they're crash dummies. They're losers. Now let's go to Romans chapter 14, verse 5. One person esteems one day above another. Another esteems every day alike. Let each be fully convinced in his own mind. Let each be convinced fully in his own mind. Do you believe in the Bible? Do you believe hell is a real place? You have to figure that out for yourself. Stop looking for answers. It's right here. Right here. It's in black and white. That's why your mind is, you think nothing is wrong with being a homosexual. Because all you do is kick around with them. All you have is homosexual friends. You don't see nothing wrong with that. Because you never sat down and thought about, why am I hanging around with these people? Why am I watching another man kiss another man? That's something that seems right about that. You can't. You can't. Because you got everybody in your ear. Be convinced. Watch your own mind. The life that I live, don't worry about it. When I work my 40 hours, do you get my paycheck? No, you don't. I got to go back to the basics with y'all. The basics. The basics. Yes, I have to stand before God after he told me to only have sex with one person. He told me not to do it, and I did it anyways. So I got to suffer the consequence. For every action, there's a consequence. For your rebellion, there's a price to pay. So while you steady looking around for excuses, you still going to hell. Because you know you're not supposed to do it. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Back to the basics. To the basics. Basics. Elementary. terrible, man. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Nor shall you make marriages with them. You shall not give your daughters to their sons, nor take their daughters for your sons, for they will turn your sons away from following me to serve other gods. So the anger of the Lord will be aroused against you and destroy you suddenly. So he's saying, look, don't go marry that Chinese girl, because they got something else going on. They don't listen to me. They don't follow my rules. They don't even read the Holy Bible. They read from something else. Because as soon as you marry her, she's going to put all these different thoughts in your mind. Well, have you thought about trying this? Well, think about reading this. You thought about converting to this? Well, I don't really believe in your religion. That's why he say, just stick to the only living true God, the Holy Bible. Just stick to one thing. You worrying about the Word of God says, do not be entangled with other various of doctrines. Stop worrying about these people adding to the Word of God. They're going to hell for that. Anyone who adds to my word, their name will be removed from the book of life. Straight like that. Straight like that. But I'm just letting y'all know, man. I'm letting you know. I can't help you on Judgment Day. Your pastor cannot help you on Judgment Day. You know you feel guilty for drinking an alcohol battle. You feel guilty for playing with yourself. You don't feel good after that, do you? So you gonna go and ask somebody? Man, that's the end of the live, man.